things about logging into the new dev instance and recorded this video for you. When you open it, you will enter your username and password. Your username is your first 5 letters of your last name and your first initial and 01. So FARREEO1. And the password is Heineken, all lowercase. You'll click login and it'll take a few seconds to log you in. Yours might take longer because it's asking you to accept sharing your calendar. But once you do get in, you'll see all of your accounts listed. If you click on the first one, All Island Beverages, it will load the account overview page for you. You'll notice the left-hand navigation, and on the bottom of that there's a surveying button which lists all the surveys done for this account. You can create a new one. You can click into any of those, or you can create a new one by clicking the plus button in the upper right hand corner. Choose a title, which we have listed from the database, all of these, and I'm going to choose Cinco de no, I'll choose Thanksgiving. You can change the date if you want to, and then click Create Survey. It adds it to the list, and you can click on it to get in. There will be default brands and packages listed for some zones. Right now it looks like this is not one of those, so we can add any brands and packages we want. Let's add Amstel Light and let's add Heineken. You can click either the HUSA toggle or the others toggle and even type in the name of a brand. So I'll add Stella there as well, and those all get listed. To load the specific brand questions and packages, you just click on one of those brands and you'll see the highlight appear up top on them. This is Heineken. I'm going to answer some of these questions here. I can add packages. I can add one at a time, or I can multi-add by clicking those check boxes and then clicking the apply button on that pop-up. You'll see the packages appear down below. These are generic packages which we'll keep for competitive brands, but for HUSA brands we're going to load in the actual package pictures, so they'll look a little bit better. But right now we've got these loaded. If I click on a specific package, it loads some questions underneath that, and I had to play it around with this a little bit, so some information's already in here, but I can enter in the PTC or feature PTC. I can answer some other specific package questions, number of cases on the floor, and I can add displays. And when I add those displays, it gives me the location, number of cases, a couple other questions. If I choose secondary brands included in the display, it will ask me about those brands, cases of Heineken Dark, cases of Heineken Light. A note that all of these questions, default packages, and default brands are all controlled from the database, so none of this is hard-coded. If you don't see what looks right here, it's not that we have to change anything in the app itself. We just change it on the back end and it appears. So there's a lot of customization we can do for certain zones and packages here, and we can do that all through the admin tool as soon as we launch that, which is slated for middle of June. When you click the back button, it'll show you again a list of all the surveys that you've done. So you can play around with that, and I can take you through it again, or we can talk about it more this afternoon. Thanks.